As you can see from this graph, some time ago, a canoe that goes out there to fish can catch a lot of fish, or relatively high quantity of fish. And now this is what each canoe is able to catch. Even from the graph alone, looking at the way the graph has shaped from here all the way down. And then I gave an example here. In 1992, a canoe can catch about 35.4 tons of fish on average. But by 2016, it's only about 15 tons. So you can see that this is really a problem. This is a big challenge. Now, overcapacity. Too many canoes catching the fish we have out there within our zone where we are supposed to be fishing. Currently, we have almost 13,000 plus canoes that are catching fish in our waters. But if you do the mathematics, if you do the computations, we only need about 9,000 or 9,200 thereabouts if we want to make the maximum profit or derive the maximum benefit from the fisheries. In other words, if we want to have the number of canoes that would generate the maximum benefit for us so that we don't catch too much of the fish, then we need only around 9,000. So which means that technically 4,000 canoes are not supposed to be there fishing at all. If we really want the fish to give us the highest benefit, the highest quantity every year, if we want the landing to be highest and the profit to be high, then we need to get rid of 4,000 canoes from fishing right now. As to how we do it is a subject that we have to debate. Where do they go? Now, so and then what about the illegalities? We all know that according to our laws, fishermen, artisanal fishers are not supposed to be using nets with mesh sizes that are smaller than 25 millimeters in stretch diagonal. That is the law. But about 90% of artisanal fishers fish with nets that have mesh sizes, the eye of the net, that are smaller than 25 millimeters in stretch diagonal, at least some part of the net. Of course, they have good reasons. Some have good reasons to give, good quote and unquote. Some will tell you it is because of the type of fish they are targeting. If they use nets with 25 millimeters in stretch diagonal mesh size, they will not be able to catch anchovies, for example. So, but by the law, this is supposed to be illegal. You are not supposed to do that. And we also know that around 30%, as at the time I did a study some time ago, around 30% of the fishermen that were interviewed agreed that at some point in time they had used light aggregation devices. They used lights and then they are able to gather fish and catch them, which is also illegal. And most of the time, the use of the light also goes with the use of dynamite to blow up the fish. Imagine you throw lights inside there, and then you have fish gathered around the light. To catch them, you decide to drop dynamite there, and it blows everything, including the baby fish. So all the fish that are supposed to become bigger and give you food in the future are now destroyed. There is nothing worse than that.